In the early 90s, Todd McFarlane ditched Peter Parker to create Spawn and launched Image Comics. Since then, he's managed to spin the tale of an undead CIA agent into a geek empire, complete with an animation studio and a successful toy line.
Joining us today, writer, comic book artist, Spawn creator, and entrepreneur, the legendary Todd McFarlane. Do you like being called legendary?
You know what? My mom does it every now and then, so she usually needs money.
All right, thank you so much for dropping by. For those of you at home, we issued a challenge to Mr. McFarlane for a dark off, where Adam and myself will pitch him ideas to illustrate, and he will then draw them out with his unique, sinister touch. We are then going to donate these McFarlane masterpieces to the Child's Play charity. Now, you think you're ready for the sick, demented ideas we have brewing?
I heard a plural on that, so we'll be here for a while, I guess.
All right, we would like to see a jolly old Christmas Spawn, and we also want a nightmarish version of a teddy bear picnic.
Teddy bear picnic?
Teddy bear picnic.
And nightmare Spawn?
Yes.
Right.
Christmas Spawn.
Christmas Spawn?
Yes.
With the teddy bears. I can roll that all into one.
All right, love it. We are going to check in with Todd later in the show. Now let's send it back over to Adam.
All right, now we're checking in with Todd McFarlane, see how he's doing on our Dark Off. We gave him the happy suggestion of Christmas Spawn with some teddy bears having a picnic, and he's drawing with a Todd McFarlane style, which means that there are spikes going through the heads of the teddy bears. Do you just come up with it in your head and pretty much you just realize it right there on the page?
You know what? You gave me 2 minutes to come up with it, but I figured that a nice picnic. We haven't even got the Spawn element. Just wait till you see what he's holding up here for dinner and for lunch here, and then we'll put the blanket down at the bottom here, and then this is just all the people that are around for the tea party right here.
Now, do you think that they kind of showed up and then unfortunate things happened, or they just kind of came dressed that way?
You know what? There's a thing called road rage that happens to people, and sometimes we let the better of our emotions get away with us. That happens to good guys and bad guys, so Spawn isn't quite as polished as Superman.
Right, that
so
makes
he
sense.
just might have had a bit of a flashback to when he was a young kid and he didn't get to see the second part of that Adam West two-part Batman, remember? And he's still pissed off.
And that sense of lack of closure in life. If you don't mind, if we just hold this up to the camera for 1 second to sort of see where we are in progress.
We got the foreground element
there
coming.
We go. Yeah, see, it's a nice pastoral setting of teddy bear heads.
And he went and visited his sister's room first, and she's at school. So she's going to be quite surprised when she gets home.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's just taking me back to the early 80s when I was growing up. Okay, so that was a little taste of darkness. We'll be back, but for now, let's take it back over to Morgan. All right, well, now let's check in with Todd McFarlane again, see how he's doing in our Dark Off. Looks like things are coming together quite nicely, I have to say.
And I've done a little bit of a change on the fly here. That the end result will be Spawn is sitting here holding his teddy bear. For those that are Spawn fans, they'll see that it's dressed in the clothes of his archenemy, the clown.
Yeah.
But the clown is magical. So what Spawn was doing was tearing up all the teddy bears to try and find out which one was the real clown so he could actually get his hands on, and now he's finally got his hands on them. So these were just collateral damage for him to basically save the day. So it's not quite as dark as it was originally.
But it has a narrative, and that's always better.
That's right.
Now, has Spawn found comfort in finding the clown teddy bear, or is there still more to come?
If you take a look at the look, he has comfort. The clown isn't too comfortable right now.
Good. I mean, that's so all is well on a fine Christmas night.
That's it. The end result, sort of like when you open up a lot of gifts, there's a bit of a mess at the end with all the paper, but the kids are happy.
Yeah.
And the parents have to pick up the mess. This is just a little bit of the mess that Spawn.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a family thing. Todd, thank you so much for doing this doing this for charity. It's been a pleasure. You're always a friend on this show. Feel free to come back at any time.
Thanks for having me today.